Do you ever stared at one messy spot and think, how did it get this bad? That was me, standing over a drawer, so chaotic, it gave me anxiety just looking at it. But cleaning it, that was the plot twist. One drawer, 10 minutes, and somehow my whole life started to shift. Let's be honest, this wasn't about messy. It was about feeling powerless. Every time I walked by the drawer, it whispered at me, not words, but a feeling. You're behind, you're stuck, and you can't even handle this. And that's the thing, no one tells you. Clutter talks. It doesn't shout, it nags, it lingers in your mind. Every time you need a battery or a receipt or something, you know it's buried in there. Psychologists call it clutter fatigue. It's when your brain hits a constant low-grade stress loop from visual chaos. A desk stacked with paper, a counter with unopened mail, and a closet stuffed with clothes you haven't worn in years. And I'm a big offender to that. It's not just the mess, it's the decision overload, mental depth. This longer you avoid it, the louder it becomes. So I sat on the floor, just me, the drawer, and a trash bag, and I started. Slowly, I picked up the first item, an old charger from a phone I no longer own. Why was I still keeping this? That's when it hit me. Cleaning is really just decision making. Every item you let go of is saying, I choose. I choose to move forward. I choose not to carry this anymore. And that's the powerful thing about this. It's why cleaning feels emotional. You're letting go what no longer serves you, not just physically, but emotionally. One by one, I made a choice, kept what mattered, released what didn't, and with every item, I felt lighter. Not just in the space, but in my mind. Here's what's wild about this. Your brain rewards you for cleaning. It gives you dopamine, not just for the big stuff. Tiny wins count too. Cleaning the drawers gave me a mini high, like ticking a box, crossing something off to my to-do list. My brain was like, yes, more of that, please. That's the psychology behind the productivity. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing something. One small win triggers the motivation for the next. That's why cleaning one drawer can actually create real momentum in your life. So no, it is not just one drawer. It was a domino, a spark, a reset, a button in disguise. The next morning, I made my bed. Then I cleaned off the kitchen counter. Then I finally opened that email I've been avoiding for a week. The momentum snowballed. When you prove to yourself we can handle one thing, our brains start to believe we can handle more. That's what no productivity planner or life coach will tell you. Sometimes the secret isn't in planning, it's doing something right now. One drawer, one corner, one action that tells your brain, I am in charge again. So
if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the full playlist. Top janitorial experts share their best cleaning techniques. You'll get insider tips from the best in the industry. Don't miss it.
let's talk about what really is inside the clutter. Old receipts from vacations that didn't go as planned. Cables from devices you no longer own. Notes from someone you no longer close with. Every item is a drawer carried a little emotional weight. Cleaning becomes a reflection. What I am holding on to and why. I wasn't just sorting objects, I was sorting versions of myself. Outdated versions, finished stories, and spoken guilt. That's why cleaning can make you cry out of nowhere. It's not about the drawer, it's about the drawer represents. I get it. You're busy, you're tired, you don't know where to start. But here's the truth. You don't need a full weekend. You don't need to be in the mood. You just need 10 minutes. Start with one spot, the one that bugs you the most, the pile that makes you sigh, the drawer you always slam shut. Perfection isn't the goal, progress is. And the progress started by doing something imperfectly today. Minimalist has become hijacked by aesthetics, perfect pantries, neutral tones, and expensive containers. But the real powerful of the minimalist is peace. It's not needing to dig through chaos to find a pen. It's knowing your environment isn't secretly draining you. It's walking to a room feeling like you can breathe. That drawer became a symbol of what I wanted more of: clarity, simplicity, and ease. So here's the challenge. Pick one drawer, one shelf, one single space, set a timer for 10 minutes, no music, no distraction, just you, the stuff, and one trash bag. And here's the key. Don't try to organize, just remove what you don't need. You will feel lighter, clearer, and more in control, and maybe, just maybe, you'll do the next drawer tomorrow. That one drawer, it didn't just get clean. It gave me a proof that I can change things. I'm not stuck, that I'm more in control than I thought. You don't need to overhaul your whole life today. You just need to start with what's right in front of you. So I want to hear it from you. What is that drawer? What is that one space you've been avoiding? Drop in the comments. No shame, no pressure, just starting point. Because one drawer, one decision, it could change everything. Running a small business is like juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Payroll taxes, benefits, yeah, that's a lot. But what if all that chaos could just disappear? Introducing Gusto, the smart and all-in-one platform that makes handling payroll, HR, and employee benefits feel like a breeze. Gusto isn't just a software, it's a complete business partner. Here's what you get right out of the box. Automated payroll. Gusto's payroll on autopilot means payday happens, whether you remember or not. Tax filings. Forget spreadsheets and late-night Google searches. Gusto's calculates, files, and pays your federal, state, and local taxes automatically. Employee benefits from healthcare, insurance to K-Plan. Gusto helps you offer competitive benefits that keep your team happy and loyal. Time tracking. Integrate tools, let your team clock in, request PTO, and even track overtime, all in one place. Send offer letters, onboarding new hires, and handling paperwork digitally faster than you can say I'm aboard. And best part, Gusto grows with you. Whether you're playing your first freelancer or scaling up to a 50-person team, Gusto adapts without the headache. Gusto was built for people who rather spend their time growing the business than burying spreadsheets. It's trusted by over 400,000 businesses for good reason. Imagine doing payroll in minutes, not hours. Imagine getting your team set up with benefits without needing a PhD in insurance policy. Gusto isn't the future of payroll, it's the present, and it's changing how businesses operate from day one. If you're ready to save time, reduce stress, and actually enjoy managing your team, then it's time to check out Gusto. I've dropped a link in the description that'll take you straight to Gusto, just in case you're ready to make your business life a whole lot easier. Gusto, payroll benefits, all in one, all handled, all done.